wonder if I can hear that. Oh. Hey, 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 welcome welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. What's going on, everybody? Hey, Uncle Sam, what's going on? Ma'am, hey, John, hey, Tracy, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Jennifer, how you doing? We're going to be talking about Moringa tonight. If you guys have ever taken Moringa, hey, Jim, hey, hi there, Tracy. You guys are familiar with Moringa or taking it or actually know what it is? Put 4 in the comments. I'll be talking about it, answering questions. So I'm a Moringa farmer here in Oklahoma. So we represent the United States of Moringa growers. We're a collective of growers all throughout the United States. We try to encourage everyone to grow the tree itself because of all the benefits. So if you've never heard of Moringa before, I'd be glad to tell you benefits and discuss it and what it could help and assist with. Hey, four, hey. Hey, Tina, how are you tonight? We got this free shipping deal right now for our products. So, hey, thanks for the rose. Appreciate it. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the likes. You guys hear me okay? Good, good. So everything here, I'll explain everything. Everything here is all Moringa. So everyone hears about the powder or maybe the tea, loose leaf, but there's many things that Moringa actually can be used for. The oil itself, you can make it into a tincture. These two right here are biostimulant, so it's good for your soil. It's just the Moringa, so you could add to your soil, add to your plants. If you don't know, Moringa's, it's the most nutrient-dense plant in the world. So it makes sense to put it in your soil, so it helps your soil. Helps your soil and your plants harvest bigger harvest. Helps them germinate faster. It has an enzyme in it called zeatin, so they'll grow bigger and stronger, faster, have all the nutrients from the plant. But a lot of people don't know that Moringa is the #1 companion plant in the world. So this is the tree or plant that you want to plant next to all your other herbs and fruit and vegetables, because of its properties that it will not only detox the soil from toxic metals, but will also provide the nutrients and stuff. Especially if you're in a permaculture, you do chop and drop. You can add this powder. We actually grind it up for you, so you can just sprinkle it on your plants. We have a liquid. It's kind of a liquid tincture for plants, where you spray it over everything. Would love to hear more about it. Yep. So this is for the soil. So this means your vegetables and your fruit are going to have all the nutrients and everything that it needs. They're going to taste better. They're going to grow bigger. Just everything beneficial to it. So this all adds into yourself as you're digesting the foods that you have harvested from the Moringa. It improves your soil. There's a number of things that do. So animals too. So it's the #1 natural pest. It's the #1 natural pest control too. So it's controls pest in your garden. It actually #1 natural fertilizer. Like I just said, it just helps with the soil. But this transfers over into not only the food going to yourself, but your animals can have it as well. So your dogs, your cats, your cows, your ducks, your chickens, your geese, even your fish will benefit from moringa. They just say not to feed it to lizards, and I think it's because of the high amino count. Too much protein can hurt lizards. So I know a lot of people back in the day, they used to, have iguanas, and they'd give them a lot of protein, like chicken and stuff, and it wasn't really good for them. But it helps with detox. It helps with getting your daily vitamins. So if you get up in the morning and stuff like that, you got to rush to work, you don't have time to eat or whatever, or maybe you do have, but you want to make sure you're getting all your nutrients and your vitamins. This has 92 of your needed nutrients out of your 102. It provides your non-essential and your essential amino acids, which makes it, that's what actually separates this plant or tree from all the other ones, because of its high amino count. That's why it actually separates this plant or tree from all the other ones, because of its high amino count. That's why it's called the miracle tree. You can actually survive off this tree alone, because you'll have all your protein and nutrient count. Yes. Is it good for the lymph system? Yes. So this is not only good for your liver, it's good for high blood pressure, it's good for diabetes, a bunch of other stuff. It protects your pancreas, stuff like that, your stomach. It helps with digestion. There's a number of stuff that, like that, your stomach helps with digestion. There's a number of stuff that it can assist with. So, and it's because it's high in antioxidants and anti-inflammatory, so boosts your immune system, and because of the anti-inflammatory properties that it has, so all your inflammation, your RNA, your arthritis, stuff like that, and even stuff that's bothering you, it's going to help with pain and the swelling of stuff, which a lot of stuff that we have with pain and stuff like that, as soon as you get rid of the swelling and boost that up, it helps your system. So, which is really good, very good. And no, I sure hope you're been sprinkling it on mine for a few days now. Does this work on scoliosis? So it will help anything with swelling, inflammation. First thing, that's the first thing it will address, because it works at a molecular level. So it's going to do a lot of things, and sometimes it's not even the things that you want it to work for at first. It's got to address certain things. And this is a good base thing. Like I said, it has all your nutrition. So if you want to add marigold, or if you want to add comfrey or a mullein or anything like that, because it helps with allergies, it helps with your respiratory. It has many different properties that it can assist with. That's why it's called the tree of life, or the miracle tree, drumstick tree. There's several names for it, but that's just the leaves. I haven't even talked about the oil or the gum or even the roots. So it's very beneficial. The oil is high in vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E. It has vitamin H, vitamin K. It has your your B complex. But the reason why it's good for your hair, skin, and nails, and a lot of beauticianists and cosmetics around the world actually use this in their skincare products and their cosmetic products. Beauticians love this stuff because is that what they're called? Beauticians, right? Great for hair growth, hair, skin, and nails. So if you even drink, I mean, my nails grow like crazy, my hair grows like crazy, even more because of the moringa. So you can use this as a leave-in conditioner. You should see mine now. It's huge. Oh, your moringa tree? They have an enzyme in it called zeatin, and for us, it's the fountain of youth. For plants, it helps them germinate and grow faster. So that's why it's the number one fastest growing tree in the world. So you'll have in like 5 months anywhere from a 6-foot tree to a 15-foot tree, depending on the atmosphere. So it's a tropical, subtropical plant, but you can actually grow this anywhere, in a controlled environment, indoors, outdoors. So if you live in a colder climate, if you grow this outdoors, it'll be seasonal. If you're more where it's more tropical or more hotter, like Arizona or Texas or something, or even Florida, some parts of Florida, you can grow it year round. So, like I said, the oil you can use for saute, you can use it for salads, you can use it. It has a higher cooking temperature than actually olive oil. So, you can use it for deep fry, you can use it for stir fry, saute. You can use it and replace in recipes that call for butter. You can actually use the moringa oil. And like I mentioned, they use this for cosmetics and stuff, but it's the only lubricant oil that they actually use for expensive watches. They actually use the oil for watches. Women who actually try, most people that even use the moringa oil will tell you if it goes on like they use it as like we have a product that it's like a chapstick, so it has a little ball on it. You can put it. Women love carrying it with them. It doesn't leave an oily or greasy feeling. It goes right in your skin and makes it feel really soft. Use as a conditioner for your hair, a leave-in conditioner. For men, you can use it on your beard. It helps with acne, dark spots, stretch marks, stuff like that, because of the high vitamin C and vitamin E content in it. It has magnesium, manganese, iron, copper. It goes on and on and on. And if you want to know more about it, just watch my Moringa video series. I actually have a Moringa video series on here. Just go through that. And I have a Moringa cooking with Moringa series that I'm starting to put out more recipes. So a lot of people, I actually want to make a video on this addressing most people who take Moringa take it in straight water, which is insane. I think they only do that here in the US, because in other countries they don't do that. It's a fad here. People think it's cool or something like that, and they'll say, "Oh, you just add this or add this, and this is the way you take it." They don't take it in straight water in other countries. They make it as a tea or take it hot, because when you do that, it's not only pulling more of the nutrients and stuff from, just like making a tincture, it's pulling it away from the leaf or the powder and it's whatever. So when you take it raw like that, you're not getting all the benefits of the nutrients and stuff. It'll give you energy and stuff like that, and it does help, but you'll get more as a tea, or if you add it to your foods or beverages, that are hot. So I'm not saying you get 20 to 40%, I guess, if you take it cold. You're getting like 60 to 70% if you take it hot. If you take it in tincture, you're getting it 100%, and you can take it sublingually right under your tongue, and it's instant into your bloodstream. It takes 6 to 8 seconds too if you take it with a tincture. But I recommend, so if you guys are already taking Moringa and you're just pouring it in a glass of water or juice and you're just downing like that, you're getting benefits, but you're doing yourself a disservice. Really, you guys are. So try it in a loose leaf tea. Try it with a beverage, and it's a food. So don't be afraid to sprinkle it on your eggs or your burritos or your tacos, your soups and stews, anything like that. We have our Moringa spice. So if you guys are new here and you've never tried it and you want to experience how it tastes, I have free samples actually in my link tree. So you can go to my link, grab your free samples of Moringa and a Moringa spice that has loaded with other herbs. It has fenugreek, it has turmeric, cayenne pepper, Ceylon cinnamon, dandelion. So it's and the moringa. With those alone, dandelion's good for your heart, and it's good for your digestive system or your liver. So it helps protect detox and stuff. So just all beneficial. Helps with blood and all kinds of stuff. Cayenne pepper, of course, helps with your blood. Ceylon cinnamon helps with your blood sugar and stuff like that. So it's all are anti-inflammation. So there's tons of benefits. Fenugreek. So it's and we have free samples there. Check it out. You can also grab my Moringa manual that's there as well. I recommend grabbing that manual so it tells a little bit more about it and tells how to plant the tree, the seeds and stuff like that. I haven't even talked about the seeds yet, and we'll talk about that here in a bit. You guys have any questions? There's only 2 of you in here now, but if you guys have questions, feel free to ask. Like I said, we changed our thing so we have free shipping now. So anything above that, you get free shipping. A lot of hot items that are selling right now. We have a bug spray, but we have a sample pack, so you can get, I believe, all this except for the biostimulant, which is for the plants. This packet over here, and that liquid, and this the same liquid, but that's the only thing that's not in our sample pack or our gift pack. So our gift pack comes with a bunch of items, man. It's I remember when this came out years ago, and I actually bought that kit, and that's when I first got involved with Moringa and started growing my own, because all our things we come with seeds. And this company, and we're a collective of growers, so that's what we try to encourage, is other people to actually grow their own. And they're not only helping me and giving me all the tips and helping me set up a website and do all that and learning everything about Moringa. We train and do stuff like that, which will be all your own products when your trees and stuff start going and stuff like that. But in the meantime, while your trees and harvest like mine are still growing and probably be able to harvest this summer, if everything goes well. But in the meantime, you can be an affiliate. We have an affiliate program. There's a lot of training of being in part of our collective or our membership area. There's a lot of other people that actually have trees already, and they like all the information and the stuff that we do and promote and stuff. Some people don't want to do anything with the business, but they help because here in the U.S. we're really there's a big demand for it. A lot of the Moringa that you see is actually shipped overseas. It comes from overseas. So before it even gets here, it sits on the shelf for 2 years. There's a custom, and before they can even come over here, there's a process. But a lot of times, the moringa that you see in the stores, there's a custom, and before they can even come over here, there's a process. But a lot of times, the moringa that you see in the stores is been sitting a while, because it even takes us a while to harvest this stuff and dry it out and do everything it needs to do. But you're getting it the freshest coming here, because we don't have to, ship it overseas. That's why we encourage other moringa growers from across the United States. That's why we encourage other moringa growers from across the United States. If you look on Google Maps, you'll see just type in moringa, and you'll see a grower in your area, or someone who has access to moringa. Some have the loose leaf, some just have the powder, some sell just different stuff of moringa. The seeds, oil, Now I'll talk about the seeds. The seeds actually used by a lot of people around the world, and used by homesteaders or people living off grid and it's used in third world countries to purify the water. It detoxifies, it kills the parasites, and it cleans out the water. So they'll use these seeds. You just smash them, crush them up, and they'll kill the parasites, and they're clear out the water. You can actually have videos of actually crushing up a couple of seeds and putting it in swamp water, and he'll actually turn it clear and kill all the parasites. So, hey, welcome in. Free bird. Welcome in. Hardner. So it's but the seeds itself, you can take instantly. If you have diabetes, they work to help blood sugar levels. But if you're high blood pressure, you pop one of those seeds, just chew on one of the seeds, within a couple of minutes it'll lower your blood pressure. So there's a lot of stuff. They're not a snack. You're not going to snack on them like they're popcorn or something, unless I've heard people that roast them and cook them, and you can eat them as snacks. And I don't know the beneficial or I'm sure it has some type of still beneficial properties to that, but I think they just use that snack. I gotta check into it if it loses anything or anything like that. Hey, thanks for all the likes. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for hanging out. Hey, hi there. How are you doing? Doing great tonight. How are you? Daisy Dogs. Just drinking my moringa tea. I had, and I told a lot of people, I had molasses in mine. So, moringa itself has a high iron intake as well. So a lot of people, they have a high iron count. Check with your physician or check with your primary care to see if take it in small doses if you do. I don't, because if you have a high iron count, this will increase it as well. So you're getting too much iron. Some people have too much iron. So much benefits from it. So sleep, insomnia, what's that called? Trying to think of the word. Depression. So it helps with clarity and focus as well. So a lot of people, it's just not just some of the stuff that it helps with, but it works on, like I said, a molecular level. So it addresses a lot of different things. The seeds are good for detox for yourself. Like I said, if it cleans your water, it's going to be good on helping you with other stuff as well. before any of this, check with your primary, care physician. Work with them, see if especially if you're on any medications or anything like that. But like I said, it's an overall. If you're gonna take Moringa, I would take it as a multivitamin, because that's basically it's a superfood, and you can add not other herbs with it to help it, but because it's a good leveling base. So me and Knowledge was actually talking about this last week. So if you add this, and for me it helps me relax, it helps with stress and anxiety and stuff like that, and it can give you energy. But if you add other stuff like valerian, kava kava, some other ones that actually will help with relaxing you. So take this and it help you sleep, and then you take kava kava, which relaxes your muscles, valerian as well. So a lot of these will actually so if you have trouble sleeping, this may be an alternative. Now, like I have my oldest daughter, she used to take heavy pills. Actually, I gotta thinking about that. Just thinking about that now. But we used to give her other stuff, but she'd get immune to these sleep aids and stuff like that. And even pain medication, she'd get immune to it after a while and need a high dose of stuff. So I switched stuff here and there, like I had, the wild lettuce and stuff like that. Poor man's opium. We'd give her, and to get her off a lot of these medications. But this is a good base for helping get her right nutrition. Any questions? I will be ordering Moringa maybe next month. Hey, no problem. We'll still be here, and I've been seeing a lot lately. If you guys have been seeing my posts, but like I said, there's a lot of these companies out here, and you'll see them. They'll say, "Hey, we're FDA approved, or we're USA, certified, organic, approved, whatever." Those are actually not companies that are here. They're actually across the seas, and they have a base here, and they get shipped here. But they're growing in, which we get, like if we're doing bulk orders, we have a trusted supplier that can, if we need a big order, Nicaragua or something like that, which a lot of these do come from. I know there's a Canadian grower as well, but a lot of them come from the Philippines or India or Africa. And there's over 13 different species of Moringa. So know which Moringa you're getting. A lot of these people, they're saying, "Oh man, it's bitter, or it's taste sour, it's earthy." It's not. It doesn't taste bad. A lot of people, they're getting, and the reason why they're getting bitter like that, that's why they have to add all this stuff. It has that bitter taste because you're getting the stems and old Moringa that's been sitting around for a while. It's not fresh. So and that's why you see, if you watch videos of people like in these other countries that are drinking Moringa, and they say that, "Oh man, this is delicious," they're not lying. But a lot of people that have tasted, especially here in the U.S., they're saying, "That dude's lying. It doesn't taste very good." It depends on how it's picked and how it's harvested, and where it's not so much where it's grown. It does, and the species of it. Some species are the taste is a little bit different. Hey, if you guys are following me, this Saturday, I don't know who my guest is going to be. I had one planned, and it's not going to work out. So the schedule or whatever and the account, but they won't be able to go live with me this Saturday. But Sunday, I'm going to be live with good friend of mine. He's another microgreens farmer. So, and he's really big in the industry. And his name is Josh, or Bagel Finagle. So a lot of other growers actually get his seeds and stuff like that. So, and we're going to be doing, I've been trying to get him to come on here for quite a while. He's been really busy. And so we're going to set something up this Sunday at noon Central, at 12 noon Central. We're going to, he's going to be on here. He's going to be talking. So that will be really good, because if you guys, everything you need to know about microgreens, and especially how to sell it in not only high-end restaurants and supermarkets. This guy is the man. He's opened. I've watched him since he first started. He got me into microgreens, actually. One of the guys that got me into. There's several, but he has a bigger warehouse now. He started during the COVID thing. You know, he's almost eliminated from his job and needed a source of income, and this is what he did. Now he's has a whole warehouse. He grows hydroponics and mushrooms now. He grows some flowers, but he gets his whole thing. He didn't do the farmers market. That wasn't his thing. I think he did a few to start out to get some customers, but he launched into the supermarkets and the high-end restaurants, and he actually walks you through that. I've seen a lot of his videos where he gets on a cold call, calling a supermarket, just asking there for the produce manager, asks if he can arrange a meeting, and he tells them what microgreens are and how they will be beneficial to the general stores there for people that are into health and nutrition, and getting their vitamins as well. He's actually going to be doing some stuff. I've been sending him some stuff, so he's microgreens and Moringa, getting this into restaurants and stuff like that with his microgreens, because you can actually do a Moringa microgreens, and these high-end restaurants, they love it because they know the nutritional value of it too, and it tastes great in soups and salads. And there's different parts of the tree that you can use in different parts of the restaurant. Soups and salads for the leaves, and then the pods, the seeds, and the shoots or whatever are very good and nutritious in these soups and salads. I just told my daughter about it. She's, hey, what's up, J Balls? Who lives in Florida and can plant a tree. Awesome. I'm sure my iron is low. Yeah, it could be magnesium and other stuff too. So, love you, brother. Hey, Jay, what's up, brother? How you been, brother? Enjoying this extremely hot weather? Yes, definitely need that. Yes. What's going on, my friend? How's the family and stuff? Good to see you on here, brother. I had to come out there and visit. How's your garden going? Did you get stuff planted? Thanks for the likes, everybody. Appreciate it. So Josh from I forget what his company is called, but he's going to be joining me this Sunday, so that's a treat. I'm usually not on Sundays doing a live, especially interviewing somebody, but we've been trying to work this out. So he actually does Moringa full time, but part-time, I guess, because his wife runs it when he's not there. They run the company, and it's a full-time deal. Because he needed a job, like I said, when convict. But he's actually an offshore oil, does offshore oil, works on, he has to fly out there, an offshore oil rig. So, but that's actually what he does. And when they try to, I guess, he got laid off for a while, and he had to think of something to provide for his family, and he started a microgreens business, and was slow at first, but was successful. He started in a little 10 by 10 small little shed that he ran air conditioning, and it was temperature controlled, and he ran his business from there for a couple years, at least 2 going on 3 years, and then he moved into a warehouse. Now he has a few employees, and he's hooked up with a couple other top microgreen farmers, and these farmers, they do 600 trays a day, or maybe in a month, whatever. They do 600 trays, but that's a lot of trays. These guys are, and they grow flowers too, so at least one of them do, in restaurants and stuff. So, that's what I think. I says, hey, you can use every part of this to get into the restaurant. The flowers, the pods, the leaves. So it's an all-around thing. So if you're already doing microgreens, you can sell them the microgreens. You can sell them. You can grow these trees out and use the leaves. You can get these flowers into. They can use it as decoration. You can use it, and they're really good for people who have asthma, or have allergies. You can use these in stir fry the flowers and stuff. Same with the pods. So the pods, they're really beneficial. A lot of other countries like Philippines, India, this is their staple food. This is their food that they use daily in their food, the moringa pods. So they, like, you hear, oh yeah, that's the drumstick tree, or that's the ben oil tree, or whatever. So they understand, they love it. A lot of their meals are prepared with the moringa. Hey, welcome in, everybody. Hey, Casey, how you doing? I just thought I'd jump on here a bit and kind of go over some stuff and hang out with you guys. If you guys have any questions, how's the weather where you're at? Hey, evening, yes. I didn't really make a lot of videos. I posted a couple today. And if you guys still haven't gone on to Bump Social, check it out. It's brand new, but I'm talking with I'm part of the creator team there, and I need you guys to actually go on there and tell us what you want from another platform. And I've already told them that, hey, that'd be great if I could have a bunch of my people following, and there was no limit. I mean, you didn't have to have like 1,000 followers or whatever followers to go live. Maybe you want to do a round table with your audience, and they can go in there and live and talk with you. So these are some of the suggestions I'm doing. Like some of the features here, anything that you want to see that, of course, we're not going to have the censorship that we have on here, and the high not so freedom of speech. This is a platform it's actually designed for creators to actually and the thing, like the gifting here, over there they have a thing, so the creators actually get majority of the money. If they're into that, if they're doing it for an income or whatever, they actually double or triple what all the other platforms get for their creator fund. They actually make pretty good the way it's designed, and they're supposed to. Like I said, it's a new app. We're working on stuff. They have a couple of incentives to help, interact with people. They're doing a battle versus battle, a BVB type of thing to kind of get things going. But if you guys go over there, there's no over there right now. There's no one, because a lot of people are joining. A lot of the creators. We're working with stuff. We're working out bugs. We're going over a little bit issues and stuff like that. But if you are a content creator and like myself, you get censored and stuff like that, this is a great platform to be on right now before, it does get really flowed in traffic, because one, your content will be seen, and second, you can say whatever and do whatever you want. You're not going to get flagged or censored for it. So if you then later, if it doesn't work out for you or whatever, it's it's not an app that you like. But I would love you guys to go over there and tell me what, other than the bugs and there's no one being there right now, that you would like to see on this platform. Everyone's kind of going around trying to testing the app, working out the bugs, saying hi to each other and following each other and watching each other's videos and stuff. So, I think there's like over 100 of us in there, or maybe a little bit more, maybe 200. And so there's, your video is still, definitely getting seen, but a lot of people are just, like I said, it's a new platform, so there's not a lot of action or anything like that. People are responding to each other. People are kind of I've been putting hashtags in there, because of the different content. My wife was in there and they didn't have jewelry, so I typed in jewelry so you could access, because the hobbies or whatever you're into, or what groups niches you're into. So I was trying to think of as many niches as I can and just putting it into the hashtag so it would be available if you're looking for a certain niche. Gardening, herbalism, jewelry, and I'm sure other people will put politics, religion, some other stuff. There's fishing, cooking, some other stuff that will be beneficial. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm a moringa farmer here in the U.S., so if you guys want to know anything about moringa, just ask in the comments. If you go to my link tree and pick up the free moringa manual, I'll tell you everything you need to know. And if you, I've got some great samples, so free samples there of a moringa spice and a moringa powder. And we have a gift package there that has everything moringa. It has seeds for growing and detox. It has actually I have seed capsules that you can take. I have the oil. I have a tincture. We have the powder, loose leaf, regular, and loose leaf mint, which is really great. I need to grow some microgreens. Yeah, microgreens are amazing. That's how I first got into it when I wanted to do my own business. I got into microgreens. And if you missed it, Alma, Sunday is a special live. I'm going to have Josh on here. Bagel Finagle goes by. He's a well-known or big influence here, or microgreens farmer. He's coming on here to hang out with me and talk. So, and he'll answer a lot of questions about microgreens that if you want to know the business-wise or how to get into it or whatever. Like I can tell you how to grow it and plant it, whatever. Business-wise, this guy's I think he has the best knowledge of and working with people to excel your business in microgreens. I think he has the most information out there, or how to do it, or that's really not going to just lie to you or jack you around. Some of these other people I've seen, take their courses and stuff like that. They charge a lot, and they tell you, hey, you got to do this and that. He says, man, you can start a microgreens business for under, $1,000, $500, $600. I think the most expensive thing is going to be your rack. Buying your, even if you buy a plastic rack, or maybe you can build your own, but the lights, they're really not that expensive. The trays get expensive the more you buy, because you need, say you have 16 trays, and then you need a total of like 22, somewhere around there, to actually do a farmer's market, or start out, even growing for yourself. But microgreens is a really, not only beneficial for health-wise, and another friend of mine who was supposed to be on here too, we gotta find a schedule that actually works for him. And Tyler, he actually has a microgreen kit, or he sells microgreen seeds, and these are kitchen counter things that you can grow on your kitchen counter. So, but I actually have a kit that actually has your seeds, has all your seeds. Hey, oh yeah, hey, there's my moringa. Oh, I took out my spice, but I didn't take out my my moringa. Actually, save that. I might do I should do a giveaway. But I'll talk to Kendrick about that. But this is all my seeds, man. Got over 300 seeds right now. And I got you get your perlite. This is what you get when you get a microgreens kit. You get the oh shoot. You get perlite. You get the moringa powder, loose leaf. It's the bio. And then you get the liquid as well. But this is the powder, and you just sprinkle it. You mix it in with your soil and your perlite and everything. You mix that in there. You mix it with your other plants, your other soil. Put them on your plants, sprinkle it on there. And then you just spray this liquid on your plants every 15 days and watch them just accelerate. You can soak your seeds. Any of your seeds, you want to soak them in the solution, and they'll help them germinate and faster, earlier as well. They're really good. So soak your seeds, any seeds that you have. This is why like I said, a lot of the microgreen community, they soak their seeds and stuff like that. So this is a solution that will help them germinate, and they'll be healthier, grow fuller. So hey, Big Family Moringa. So hey, if you guys follow Big Family Moringa, and watch this story, their story is awesome. So they are a farmer, and they try to grow the trees, but I think they did grow them, but they just don't produce. The climate that they're in, they just haven't figured out, and it's a lot of it's time consuming if you him running another farm, and this isn't his main thing, to growing moringa trees as his farm. But the supplier who he gets it from, actually, we have this in the same. They actually have a good supplier, quality stuff. So their products are really good. That's why I said there are good products out there. A lot of them, like I said, we're trying to encourage people to grow them here because it's fresher, just like the microgreens whole concept. But go follow his story and how Moringa has helped not only him but his wife, and you can read the comments that he reads all the time. And he's been doing this for about the same as long as Kendrick has, and how I got it started. So he's been in the Moringa business a lot longer than I have. So, but like I said, they have the powder, they have the tinctures, they have everything there as well, and they have a good reputation. So, and that's what you want. And I've seen some of these other companies, and man, and they're looking to get and they think, hey, well, I've heard it, so I'm going to buy from this company or whatever. I heard, oh, hey, it's, Moringa can be expensive, so I'm going to get it from this cheaper company or whatever. And that's something you got to look out for too. Just because it's cheaper doesn't mean it's better. So we hit ours at a premium price because there's a big demand here for it in the United States. But we're giving them premium products, so we can do that. If we were some of these other, they can lower their price because stuff comes over here as stems and other stuff, and it's brown or it's been, like I said, sitting for 2 years in their warehouse before it's even shipped over here. So, like, you hear these horror stories about people, it tastes, the way it tastes and stuff like that. And if you, like I said, if you taste good Moringa, hey, what up, Freebird? You taste Moringa, it has a smoother taste than green tea. If you take it, like a lot of these people do it, and I think it's just a fad here. They don't do this in other countries, I'm telling you. They don't just take the powder, they do it in the tea. They sprinkle it over their food. They eat it. They don't take a gold glass of water and mix their powder in there or their loose leaf tea. It doesn't make no sense. Because a lot of these countries, that's what they do. They make a loose leaf. So, but that being said, they do that here, and it's going to have an earthy taste. It's not going to be bitter. So I don't know where they get and that's because it's not sifted well. It's got a bunch of branches, and that's good. And the reason why they have a lot of stomach issues and stuff like that is because all the fiber and the stuff, it's not for our system to handle. Now, it's great animal product or soil product, but not for us so as much. And they think, hey, we'll sell them the same stuff that we sell, your cows and horses and dogs and cats. We'll sell them the same stuff, a lot of these, and they ship over here. And the reason why I know a lot of this, because Kendrick, he's contacted a lot of these companies, and they sell them like a premium product. But when they ship it out, they give them the stuff that's been sitting on shelves and, the stuff that doesn't push out, because it's animal product or whatever. And so it's like I said, it's a big demand here in the U.S. Freebird, how you doing? What's going on? And I've noticed a lot of you that have been ordering from us. We used to do this nice package, the Moringa, and we put the stuff on it, and then we'd put in the inside all the information about Moringa. It tells how to grow it. It has a lot of other stuff. It tells how to grow the stems and the sticks. It tells how to grow the seeds. It tells how to... It's just a lot of information on these. But we actually... I think this is going to be only in our sample kits or gift packages. But we switched... it's much simpler, much cleaner to look. You're just going to get a package like this now. We changed a lot of things. So, hey, what's up, everybody? What's up? And I still need to get in contact with Luma Tea I know she's been doing stuff in Arizona and building her shed and getting her farm going there. Um, you remember a while back she gave me a lot of her teas to sample and try out, and which I like them all. They're very I like herbal teas, but these actually, they all have health benefits. But I like tea in general. I can taste tea or drink tea all day, just a different. I actually was a taste tester for a big tea maker in Japan. He was a Japanese tea, really well known in Japan, and he used to do a lot of shows here in the U.S. He's like, "Hey, I got a new tea, couple teas, 6 new teas that I'm making." I'm like, "Hey, bring it on!" Let me tell you, I was wired after. Some of those teas. I mean, they have a lot of caffeine. Natural caffeine and stuff like that. But they had a lot of different stuff. He had a lot of like rice and different herbs and different spices. But man, they tasted great. Each one has, and that's a lot of people, the flavor of tea. That's why I do like the Moringa. Moringa's like a green tea, but a little bit smoother, if that makes sense to you. So I add molasses with mine. You can add honey. I take it with honey as well, but molasses has that more earthier taste. Because I used to put molasses in my coffee, so it has that earthier taste. Shilajit or something like that. You can, molasses, coffee, shilajit, or but molasses and shilajit actually go pretty well together. Shilajit. That's also something I'm waiting to come back to. So I have other plans and things. Not only doing something with Luma Tea, but I reached out to another company that I want to be with pearl powder, shilajit, and dragon's blood. So, which is another tree, but with the moringa and stuff like that, it's hey, hello, welcome, Shannon, Sharon, hey, welcome. If you have any questions, I'm talking about moringa. What is the benefit? So, moringa is the number one most nutrient dense plant in the world, or tree in the world. So it has all your essential and non-essential vitamins or amino acids that no other plant has. That's what actually above the rest. But it's anti-inflammatory, it's antiviral. So benefits from it is like it's your all natural multivitamin. It's called a miracle tree because of it assists, or it helps with over 300 issues. So high blood pressure, insomnia, gut issues, inflammation, fibromyalgia, arthritis, blood sugar, detoxes. It protects the liver, protects stomach. It helps with pain. It's good for your hair, skin, and nails. Every part of the tree can actually be used, from its leaves all the way down to its roots. So, and I just broke down just to hear a bit ago, but I'll go over them with you. Put 4 in the comments if you want me to break it down for you. The benefits of the leaves, the seeds, the oil. I can do that for you. But it's not only good for us, but it's good for our soil. It's the number one companion plant in the world. So this will not only You can mix it with any plant if you're a gardener or farmer or something like that. What time on Sunday? Oh, Sunday. Sunday it will be 12 noon Central. I don't know if you. I guess you were hearing, but I'm gonna have a microgreens farmer in here, a grower. So Saturday I'll do my normal Saturday 11 a.m. Central. We'll have either someone in here um, who's like-minded and be talking about the stuff that we want to hear about and information, or it'll just be myself. It just depends. The person that I actually had coming on, sometimes doing these interviews, it's life comes up and you just can't, and it happens a couple times. Sometimes I have someone to replace them, or I just wing it. So maybe I'll have Alma come on, and she has a lot of great information. And if you're looking for someone to point you in the right direction for gut health, Alma's the person for that. And I appreciate Alma shouting me out for people that are looking for Moringa or a quality product. We have some of the best loose leaf in the United States, or pretty much the process and the way it's done. And only because it's fresher if you're getting it here, less time sitting on the shelves. A lot of these bigger companies can make it faster and make good quality, but when they make it bulk, like, it just sits and then it's transferred out. So hey Mike, hey. I don't know if you're asking the benefits of microgreens or the benefits of Moringa. Microgreens actually have tons of benefits too, because they're nutrient dense than their fully grown counterpart. So, and that's why I was telling a lot of these microgreen farmers, hey, because broccoli is, I guess, one of their most nutrient dense microgreens, and it helps with or can prevent cancer and some of these other helps with blood pressure, helps with a lot of different stuff, inflammation, stuff like that. It has some stuff that can assist with those. But I says, hey, Moringa as a microgreen, has the same, and it has the same properties when it's an adult as well. So this will be beneficial for a lot of them, using it as another arsenal in their tool to, promote to these high-end restaurants and getting these Moringa into these stores, like Homeland or whatever their grocery stores, their mom and pop stores. Always get these into your mom and pop stores first. I told Kendrick if he ever gets into, I guess selling Moringa or his biostim into Walmart or something, I don't know if I would be down with that. Yeah, it's getting out to more people, but I wouldn't want them to control or take the label of my product, and because they can just X you at any time. What's it doing? My internet is doing something. I don't know. It's circling or something. It's thinking live will end. We're waiting on decision during the current live. Detected inactivity. How did I have inactivity? Close enough. It's thinking about it. I had to verify. Hey. What's up? Transcenders. What's going on, brother? Crazy hippie chick. Hey, crazy hippie chick. Welcome. Uh, hey, if you guys haven't checked out Monica site, she's another. I think I've done some videos. I should do another one on her. She has pretty good product here. She makes a salve and a shea butter as well. Um, has some pretty good stuff in it for skin, hair, and nails. You know, if you're looking for a good skin product, uh, she actually makes a good skin product. You know what I actually need is I need to order one of our uh, bug repellents. But Luma Tea makes actually a good bug repellent too. She has a lot of the same, a lot of these bug repellents are the exact same in a lot of these things, and they add maybe one or two different ingredients, or maybe the formula is different. We actually have the exact same, but you know, we add the moringa because moringa has it's a natural pesticide, or some pests that you know it will pests don't like, but there's some that actually like the moringa. But so adding lemongrass and you know some of these other marigold and stuff like that to your spray actually helps, and lavender and a couple of these other ones that actually help. There's actually a spray that I want to water. It's cayenne pepper and some other stuff. I think garlic. It's a garlic water. You make this and you spray it over your plants. And a lot of the natural organic farmers actually use this concoction. And I guess something about the peppers that the bugs don't like. But it's not harmful. Pets and you know humans, you can still eat the, because it's all you know, you're just spraying herbs and stuff like that, making a solution and spraying it, and it even helps with harvesting, I guess. But that would be interesting, making that solution and adding moringa to it. So, welcome, 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 welcome. Let me actually change this background. I just want to throw this up to a newer thing. If you go to our shop, we're actually it's all free shipping above 98. Go in there. We have our free samples, our moringa spice, and our moringa powder. You can grab the free moringa manual. They'll tell you more about moringa and how to plant it and some other stuff too. You know what's really good is our moringa. It's our actually our downloaded version. It's like $10, but the information in that is like, man, it's over like 30 years of experience with different moringa farmers and people that have been in this. There's a lot of information. It'll tell you how to, all about moringa and its history, and it goes into how to grow it, different tips and tricks, and it also goes into if you want to start your own business or you know, recipes. It goes through all kinds of stuff, from you know, launching your business to getting your LLC or whatever you're doing, putting it in a trust. I don't want to mess with the LLC. You can put all your LLCs in a trust, but I wouldn't start your business in a trust. Just my opinion. That's something I need to bring someone on here doing the talks about business and talks about that, and so You guys have a better knowledge and can make a better decision on stuff, because a lot of people are just taught, hey, do this, do that. This is how you, whatever, and it's needed for whatever. But it's not always the case. Hey, Carol, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me change this background so I'll show you. But if you have any questions about moringa, feel free to ask. Benefits from it, the seeds, the oil. Oh, I didn't talk about the oil. So I did talk about the oil because it says for hair, skin, and nails. It's loaded with vitamin A, vitamin C, and it's good for your eyes too. So eye health, your skin health, of course, your hair. So with oil, because it's high anti-inflammatory. So what this does is, say you get a poisonous spider like a fiddleback, or most of you is like a fiddleback or a brown little recluse or black widow or something, or poisonous or whatever. It's anti-inflammatory, so you can put this oil on it immediately, and it will help with swelling, bruising, redness, itching, and the pain. It will deal with that, but it will help stop or slow down the spreading of the poison, so you're able to get to the hospital or a doctor or whoever you need, whatever. So if you have it with you and you get bit, this will actually help with this. It'll help reduce the redness and the swelling. It'll help draw out the toxins. So, not saying just don't go to a physician or go to a hospital. Get there, but in a needed situation, this will help a lot. So, let me see if I can. And if you guys have a Bump Social account, consider making one and getting on Bump Social. Follow me there. Let's see if I can get another. Here's some there's some things you can grow in your garden for pests and stuff like that. To repel mosquitoes and stuff like that. Basil. And if you guys aren't following me on, I have a Facebook group over there, From Them Farms. Go check it out. Facebook group, From Them Farms. And I put all this stuff on there. I have a couple of herbalists over there too. I believe, who's all over there? I know Monica's over there. Stacy's over there. Tea is good for you. Yeah, it's very good for you. So tea is actually, and if you hear Tracy talk about it, where science meets nature, the herb guy tells you why, and Luma Tea, they'll tell you why teas are actually good for you. So you can take a lot of these herbs, but if you're taking them through teas and stuff like that, plus your normal, what you eat and stuff like that, you're getting a lot of benefits. But it's the easiest way to get nutrition, and the easiest way to get your minerals and nutrients is from tea. And I think I put a thing. These are all the different things you can use the oil in, and you can use moringa in. So the oil is so beneficial. You can use oil pulling. You can use it in your cosmetics and your pulling. You can use it in your cosmetics and your so all kinds of stuff. Deep fry with it. Use it as a substitute for butter. You can add oil, in baking cookies or breads, or you can actually use the stalks. So Does anyone know its closest cousin, the moringa's closest cousin? Actually, the moringa and this other tree almost look identical, especially the flowers. So they're actually the stalks and stuff of it. You can actually use the stalks and make flour and stuff like that. You can just like dandelion, not dandelion, sunflower. But anyone know its close cousin? If you want to know its close cousin, put 2 in the comments. Moringa's close cousin, like I said, even the flowers are identical. The stalks are identical. Just of course different fruit, which is the moringa has pods, look like string beans almost, and then the other actually has fruit. Some people call it the moringa call it a fruit or a vegetable. It's a fruit. Is the pods, I guess. But so got 3 people in here. So its closest relative is the mango. The flowers are almost identical. The stalk identical. Or the trunks is what I mean. The trunk or the stalk or the tree itself. But the mango is its closest cousin. So it's a bit of information. If you didn't know, now you know. We were talking about that the other day in our meeting, because we have a meeting for this summer. We have a class every day, learning about and doing. Each day is a different day. Like we talk about marketing. We talk about growing. We talk about building your company. We talk about setting up your if you want to grow, or what do you want to do, or we have our affiliate program. We talk about the affiliates, what they can do, how they can set up their website, stuff like that. So we talk about a little bit of everything. Am I on a delay here, Freebird? It's 11:58. I just read your 4. So, hey, Church, what's up, brother? What are you doing up so late? So you'll hear me. So if I'm on delay, Freebird, you'll be getting my my answer to it here in a bit. Hey, you guys know about copper? You guys, not only Moringa will help you, but copper. Check out electroculture. Check out my videos on electroculture. If you guys want to learn about electroculture, check out my videos. I need to do some other videos about electroculture. But helps provide the nutrients and moisture into your soil, helps gather the ether, so that energy helps with pest control. Um, it helps stimulate growth, so actually your yields will be bigger. So I'm gonna do a thing when my trees they get bigger. I'm gonna do the electroculture with my trees. So and with moringa, when you have your trees, you want to harvest them often. So cut them back. You don't have to let them grow to 15 to 16 foot tall. You can keep them down to 6 foot or lower, 5 foot. They do have mini ones, but keep them down. You just harvest them all the time. They grow back. It's known as a never die tree. So here in Oklahoma, I'll probably have to, uh, because of our winter. So during the winter we'll cut them down to the stub, and then cover them with mulch and keep them warm. Uh, and because they'll grow back, in the spring and summer, so which is fine. But if you live in a more hotter desert or something like that, you'll won't need to do that. You can leave them out, and when they're younger, they need a certain amount of shade. They don't need full sun all the time. And it depends how you grow them. See, if you grow them indoors and they're used to indoor growth, they grow different. It takes them a while to adjust to the outdoor. And you can grow them in pots and stuff like that. Hey, welcome in everybody. Welcome in. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the shares. Thanks for. And if you guys read this chart right here, this is very interesting. So it has 14 times more calcium than milk. Well, what milk are we talking about too? And our milk that are our raw milk is what I prefer. But 2 times more vitamin A than carrots. So it has 6 more times vitamin A in the green leafy part, the tops of the carrots, than actually the carrot itself. Just so you guys know. And I know some things. No. Bananas. These aren't the real bananas. These are a hybrid banana. But even like people don't understand, this just like corn was created. This tree was actually created. It was back in the biblical days, whatever. This it's actually, I guess, a cross or whatever. I don't know if it's with the mango and something else. What it's how they actually made this tree, but it's a hybrid. And it's just like corn when they started. They did it with first they got this, and then the next decade worked on it. Then the next day worked on it, and generations worked on it until corn. Of course, it is what it is now. And then now, there's all kinds of different stuff that they done with corn. But how it first started to where it got to where it was edible took generation after generation to generation. But 4 times more fiber than oats. That's another thing. Our oats are actually no good. They take a lot of stuff what they're doing, and that's why having something like moringa, you know, you don't. They took a lot of the fiber and stuff out of our natural plants, rice, oats, and that's why we gain weight and do other stuff because we're supposed to have a certain amount in there. It's not like taking that fiber stuff that they add to your things. But if you're taking something like moringa and stuff like that, you're getting your fiber, you're getting stuff in there. Some people, and it's just over time what your body's conditioned and done, so it's changed your stuff, so your body has to adapt. So it's not getting the stuff, so it has to adapt to something else, and it's your health and other stuff. But once you take care of and put the right nutrients and the right stuff and your body's getting it, your body will heal itself. It will actually take care of itself. It's designed to do that. Some guy upstairs decided that was a good thing, but we over here decided that's not a good thing and manipulate and do whatever the heck we think that is beneficial for us. And sometimes it's other people in government that, in my opinion, think it's beneficial for us deciding our health and what we eat and what we do. Thanks for the likes. I appreciate them. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Like I said, this Saturday, I don't know who my guest is going to be, if there's going to be a guest. If not, it'll just be me, you know, talking to you guys, which I enjoy doing. And Sunday, at noon, Central noon, 12 Central noon, Sunday, I'll be having a microgreens farmer on here, and we'll be talking, and he'll be answering questions. And I'll be posting, actually, I should make a video tomorrow letting everyone know Sunday will be a neat thing for you guys to hang out. And all these I'll post on my YouTube channel from them farms. So if you miss it, you can rewatch it there on YouTube. I haven't figured out if I can post any of these. I could probably post little clips on Facebook, but I don't think it can do like YouTube does. And I'm actually going to start backing those up probably on Odyssey or Library. If you guys don't know about those two apps, they're apps that you can, if you make content videos or anything like that, you can actually back those up on these. They're encrypted sites. They can't take them down. So, and I knew about this when I was a YouTuber. One of the guys he invented, I actually met the inventor of Odyssey and Library, and he was doing this when a lot of YouTubers were getting banned or their content manipulated. They were doing that. They were changing wording and changing a lot of stuff. The content creators changing their own content to saying whatever and doing whatever they want. So this guy created a Library and Odyssey that will connect to YouTube, and you can actually, all your videos will be transferred over there, so it'll be stored in a library, stored in Odyssey. But what happened, so if you got something shut down or banned, it would automatically be over on the other platform already, so it's saved, so you won't lose it. They could watch it over there, and there was no I think they had a crypto thing too, so you could actually earn crypto on that platform, which was interesting. I remember I used to post a lot of stuff on there, and I just got away from YouTube and came over here. But I'm starting to post stuff over there again. Start doing lives. I'm working on on my main website right now because I want to come out with my merch, but I need a link, a UL number to do this, and I'd rather just build my website and then put that on there, because I can get a UL and then put it on my link tree. But I'm working on my professional website, working with some people to get that started, and sometimes it takes a little. I mean, it'll take me a couple months if I guess learn how to do everything myself and do it, which I've learned how to make my logos and stuff like that, and worked with other people doing it. Website, how to link everything up and put everything on it. It just, if I need to get this on and going. So That way I can. Been long waiting to put out, my merch and stuff like that. Good night. I will be ordering from you soon. Hey, I appreciate that, Alma. You have a good night. Get some rest. Thanks for all uh, your expertise and your dedication to what you do. And